Oprah Winfrey goes to the ER for stomach bug, misses CBS Morning's appearance. Gayle King shared the reason why Oprah Winfrey was not on Tuesday's show to announce her book club pick. Gayle King had a little overshare moment while explaining Oprah Winfrey's absence from CBS Mornings on Tuesday due to a stomach flu. While kicking off the Oprah's book club segment, King candidly explained to author David Robolsky why Winfrey, who is usually in the studio to celebrate her pick, missed the moment to be beside him to speak about his book, Familiaris. "I'm so glad you are here and I'm so sorry that Oprah can't," King told Robolsky. "Yesterday she said, I'm gonna rally. She had some kind of stomach flu where stuff was coming out of both ends." King's co-hosts, Nate Burleson and Tony Dokoupil, both audibly reacted to the news and King's reveal. "I won't get too graphic," King continued, "but needless to say, she ended up in the hospital dehydration and had to get an IV. It was a very serious thing. She's okay, she will be okay." Noticing that she may have shared too much information, King reiterated how much her pal wanted to be there to celebrate the author. "I hope she's not mad at me for sharing that detail," King added. "I wanted to make it clear though it mattered to her and it really bothered her that she couldn't be here today, but we will pick up the slack." King, Burleson and Dokoupil continued the conversation with the author, who was previously selected for Oprah's book club in 2008. Following King's reveal, a statement on behalf of Winfrey was made via the Oprah Daily Instagram account further explaining her absence. Oprah was scheduled to go on at CBS Mornings today to announce her latest at Oprah's book club selection. When she came down with a stomach virus over the weekend, Gayle King, being the best friend she is, offered to make the announcement for her. The caption read, "We are happy to share that after receiving an IV due to dehydration at the recommendation of her doctor, Oprah is feeling much better. We wish her a speedy recovery." Folded hands, medium skin tone. Next to the caption was a note with an official statement from the Color Purple producers rep. Ms. Winfrey is recovering following a stomach virus and received an IV due to dehydration at the recommendation of her doctor, it read. "She is resting and feeling better every day." Later on Tuesday, King got on a video call with Winfrey, who clarified that she wasn't hospitalized, but rather received fluids at the emergency room. "I was in the emergency room. I was so dehydrated," Winfrey said. "I had dry mouth and I couldn't keep enough water down to get hydrated, so I went to the emergency room for that, and that's just it." As for how she's doing now, Winfrey said, "I'm not 100, but I'm on my way to 100. She did note, however, that a Tuesday CBS Mornings appearance was out of the question as she was too weak to get on a plane. In the caption of her post, King wrote, "She was sidelined with a stomach virus that caused such dehydration that she went to the hospital to get an IV drip. I thought I made that clear, but next thing I know I'm surprised to see headlines that scream Oprah's hospitalized. And I'm bombarded with calls asking if Oprah is okay," King added. "The answer is yes. And now let's go straight to the source. Winfrey and King's long-term friendship knows no limits. Last week, Winfrey was part of the festivities as she hosted King's son, William Bumpus Jr.'s wedding at her property. Oprah, of course, was there because it was at Oprah's house," King said while sharing the news on CBS Mornings, adding with a chuckle that it's a very nice venue and the prices are very reasonable.